Hello and welcome to season 8 of the Jet Set.
What?
I know. 8 years.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it either.
But do you know what?
I know. New set for season 8. A lot of new things around here. New clothes.
A new what?
New hair.
New clothes? Yes. I can't believe it. Is this season 8?
It's season 8.
Well, it's thanks to you guys out there. Thank you so much. And here we are.
And coming up, we have your dose of travel inspiration. And also, former flight attendant and New York Times best-selling author TJ Newman is joining us to talk about her new book, Drowning.
Oh, and it sounds really good. All this and so much more is about to take off right here on season 8 of the Jet Set. Oh my, what?
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to travel, food, fitness, and everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to Jet Set.
All right, now this is usually the point in the show where we discuss the new, weird, and absolutely crazy happenings in the sky and on land and on sea. But today we're doing things a little bit differently. It's the start of our 8th year on the air. And for 8 years, we brought you that crazy travel news. And we have traveled the world with you, and we survived a pandemic together.
That's why we thought we needed to do something big to celebrate season 8. So get ready, everybody. We have decided we're sending everyone, yes, everyone, on vacation. Take a look.
Summer Vacation Giveaway. Yes! Choose from 7 amazing destinations and secure your best summer vacation ever. Cancun, Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Vallarta, Bali, Dubai, Las Vegas, and Phuket. These top destinations have an average retail value of up to $1,500. 5 nights in Cancun, featuring white sandy beaches, crystal clear water, deluxe accommodations, incredible restaurants and bars, plus endless local activities. 4 nights in Cabo San Lucas, on the breathtaking Baja Peninsula. 4-star luxury with stunning views of the famous Cabo Arch and memorable Cabo excursions. 5 nights in Puerto Vallarta, a beachfront paradise located in the heart of the city, featuring spacious suites close to great shopping and the best local adventures. 7 nights in Bali. It's rated as one of the best destinations in the world, with a magical blend of nature activities, culinary delights, and beautiful accommodations. 4 nights in Dubai, where the sun's always shining, ensuring endless fun on every vacation. An unparalleled coastline, beautiful desert, and magnificent cityscapes. 3 nights in Las Vegas, one of the most popular destinations in the country, with thrilling nightlife, amazing restaurants, and show-stopping entertainment. 7 nights in Phuket. Travelers leave their cares behind on this island oasis, featuring flawless service, pristine beaches, and world-class cuisine. Where are you going this summer? Choose from one of these 7 amazing destinations.
I can't believe we're sending everyone on vacation.
Do we get to go on vacation too?
No, only everyone watching. But you can pick from 7 different destinations.
Tell me.
All around the world.
Okay.
You can go Vegas, Puerto Vallarta, Cabo,
Yeah.
Cancun, Bali, Phuket, and Dubai.
This sounds amazing.
I know.
Well, listen, make sure to visit thejetset.com/getaway giveaway to claim your free hotel stay while supplies last. The nightly room rate is free. You just have to pay the taxes and fees. I want everyone to go and have some fun. We all deserve to have a little fun,
Yes, we
right?
do. And we're giving away for the whole month of May. So if you watch this in the middle of the month, you can still go and get your free trip.
All right, you guys better check it out. The National Retail Federation, consumers prioritize thoughtful Mother's Day gifts to honor the unique needs of today's modern moms. David Gregg, CP News Group's executive editor, partnered with category-leading and trusted manufacturers to bring us 3 smart gifting solutions for our modern moms. So, David, how does your first gift idea encourage a memory-making connection between a mom and her kids?
Modern moms and kids celebrate the Tony Box because this award-winning, imagination-building, screen-free, rechargeable, squishable, digital listening device engages the minds of kids 3 and up. Little hands easily control it with taps and squeezes, making Tony Box the perfect at-home and on-the-go story time and sing-along companion. Figures like this Encanto Tony come to life by magnetically connecting to the Tony Box. It features original songs and voices from the Academy Award-winning film. There are now hundreds of collectible Tonys from every child's favorite stories, TV shows, and movies. Learn more at tonys.com. Moms need to be connected to manage their busy lives. Garmin created Lily for just that purpose. Lily is a small, fashionable smartwatch offering classic and sports models for every mom's aesthetic. Lily includes built-in sports apps for activities like yoga, Pilates, and cardio. It also tracks steps, calories burned, and more. Lily monitors important health stats 24/7 like heart rate, pulse ox, sleep, and stress levels, and connects to a smartphone to access the calendar and receive notifications. Lily's a powerhouse too, thanks to a 5-day battery life. Affordable pricing starts just under $200. Modern moms can say bye-bye to emailing photos between devices and hello to seamless file backups with SanDisk's iExpand Flash Drive Lux. It's perfect for moms that need more storage to keep memories safe and accessible. The iExpand sleek and durable all-metal casing is equipped with both Lightning and USB Type-C connectors, so mom has hassle-free access to move and secure files between her Apple and USB Type-C devices, including Android phones, without needing the internet. Pricing starts under $35, and they come in 64, 128, and 256 generous gigabyte storage options. Visit cpnewsgroup.com to learn more about these smart gift solutions for today's modern moms. Happy Mother's Day, and back to you in the studio.
Thank you, David. We've got to take a quick break, but coming up next, we're talking to New York Times bestselling author TJ Newman about her upcoming second novel, Drowning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
TJ Newman is a former flight attendant and former co-worker of mine who left the skies to write her first novel, Falling, which became a publishing sensation and debuted at #2 on the New York Times bestseller list. And this time she's done it again, and she's debuting her second novel, Drowning, The Rescue of Flight 1421. It's being released on May 30th. TJ, we're so happy to finally have you here on the Jet Set.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. And it's so great to be back with a former crewmate of mine. This is so fun.
It is so fun. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long, but I've been following your success all the way through. And to quote Nikki, I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
We are, but before we talk about your new book, Bobby said that you guys used to be colleagues, but you're both not flying now. And I have to know, do you miss it?
I do. I mean, I think it speaks for both of us that even though neither of us are flying anymore, we're still, industry adjacent. We're still working in aviation. It's an incredible industry. And the people that you work with, as Bobby and I can attest to, they're the best. I miss them most of all, the crew members that I worked with. And when you read my books, I think that comes through, that it really is a family up there. It's not just a coworker. You become family.
That's true. I mean, when you're flying around the country or the world with the same 3 or 4 people for such a long period of time, you become family. But it's true. What I miss most is the people that I flew with. And I mean, luckily, just keeping in touch with you and Brad that's in our ear, who also flew with us, who now works with us here. So like you always stay connected. Now, okay, TJ, your first book was an instant success. And like the first, the second isn't even out yet and is already garnering rave reviews. Tell us about the second novel and the process that went into writing Drowning.
Yes. Drowning, The Rescue of Flight 1421 tells the story of a flight from Honolulu to San Francisco that crashes into the ocean 6 minutes after takeoff. The passengers immediately evacuate until an explosion forces them to close the doors. But it's too late. The plane floods and sinks with 12 people trapped inside, including an 11-year-old daughter and her father. Now, their only chance of survival is if an elite rescue team on the surface, led by her mother and his soon-to-be ex-wife, can figure out a way to dive down to the bottom of the ocean and rescue them.
It keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time you're reading it. And while you were giving that description, Nikki literally got goosebumps all over her arms. What kind of research went into writing this novel? I mean, I read in the acknowledgments that you didn't just like put pen to paper, you actually did some background research into this.
I did a lot of research for this. Yeah, I got scuba certified as well. I spent a tremendous amount of time in the bathtub and in the pool, just surrounded by water, figuring out how to make this scenario happen. As you know, as flight attendants, we go through a lot of training on what's called a ditching. That's the aviation technical term for an emergency landing on water, is a ditching. So we are extensively trained on what to do in the unlikely event of a ditch. But I clearly had to do a little bit more research when the plane goes underwater with people trapped inside, which is definitely not a scenario that we go through in training. Some of our former coworkers, pilot friends of ours, I'm still very close friends with. I call them my phone pilot friends. I would call them up and say, you know, okay, so how do I make this happen if I want this to be the end result? And then I would say, well, if this happens, then that would happen. They'd say, no, actually, that. So we would just go back and forth until I kind of reverse engineered how to figure out how to get a plane with people trapped inside, teetering on the edge of an ocean shelf at the bottom of the ocean. Like I said, I got scuba certified. I talked to engineers, and I just basically talked to people who knew things that I knew nothing about.
Well, you did such an amazing job of writing in aviation terms and explaining them to the readers who, like me, may have never worked in the airline industry before. Did you find that process hard, translating the terms, or do you just view it as part of the process?
You know, it's actually something that I really enjoy doing from the standpoint of I'm not a pilot. I don't actually fly aircraft. So that translation is something I've had to do the whole time I've been writing, and including when I was flying. You know, a lot of this started too because I was just curious. I'm fascinated by aviation and the role that pilots play. And so I would ask questions constantly, and they would explain it. And I would basically translate to myself. I would say, okay, so you're saying that this and this and this. And they would say, yeah, exactly. So I kind of did the translating first for myself. And now it's just doing that extra added layer to someone who isn't in the industry at all.
And for those of us that worked with you in the past, I love reading the books and finding like the little Easter eggs and nuggets from our former employer throughout the book. That definitely makes me just, laugh a little bit here and there when I see those acronyms that no one else uses but us, but then you translate them.
You know, it's been really fun to let the general public sort of, behind the curtain, to let them see sort of the backstage look at what it's like to be a flight attendant. Because oftentimes the way that we're portrayed in the media is not the most flattering to what we really are, which is that we are safety and security professionals who also, like you alluded to earlier, who spend all our days on the road together having fun. The line between home and away gets kind of blurred, and coworker and friend also gets kind of blurred. So it's been really fun to let the general public see this is what we talk about in the galley. This is what it's like, when we get on the plane and go to work. And yes, there's some little Easter eggs for us.
I love them.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to say your first two novels were a huge success. What's the chances you're working on a third?
I'm deep into working on my third. It's you don't work in an industry like aviation and have as big a imagination as I do and only come up with 2 ideas. So I'm deep into work on my third book.
We are
well,
so
good.
excited.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy for all of your success and what comes of these 2 books, maybe in movie form in the future, maybe. That would be really amazing. I'm so happy you finally came on the Jet Set, and I'm so happy to finally see you again.
Mm-hmm. Drowning by TJ Newman is available now for pre-sale, but it'll be released on May 30th. But you can get your copy at thejetset.com. TJ, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you both. It was so great to be on and great to see you, Bobby.
What's going to happen? I have to know.
We've got to take another short break, but don't go anywhere. We've still got lots more of the Jet Set to come. All right, now it's time for Here's This Express, powered by thejetset.com, because there's not much time left. Toronto Blue Jays pitcher Anthony Bass has a bone to pick with United Airlines, expressing his frustrations on Twitter. The 35-year-old pitcher alleged that a flight attendant on a United Airlines flight made his pregnant wife get on the floor and pick up the mess made by his 2-year-old daughter. It looked like it was popcorn on the floor. Nikki, how do you feel about this?
This has sent the interwebs into a tizzy because, well, I don't think we have the full story here.
No one on the plane took a picture or a video of it, which I think is interesting because nowadays everyone's got their phone out.
Yeah.
But also by judging by the picture, they weren't really on a United flight. They were on a regional carrier operating as United.
See, we don't know all the details here.
All the there's a little bit missing, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Each year, National Small Business Week celebrates America's entrepreneurs who will work at home or own small businesses, which make up over 40% of America's economy. Technology expert Mark Saltzman joins us with some of the tech tools and services that can help increase a company's sales and more. Hi, Mark. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Jet Set. Thank you for having me on today. Yes, I have partnered with a few great brands that can help small businesses make improvements and grow. Let's start off with a way to protect your premises. If you want to stop unwanted activity around your business, Virtual Security Guard is a great solution. It's professional monitoring that leverages your Ring camera, like your indoor cam, and Ring alarm to monitor your workplace. So if something suspicious is detected, security professionals can review the live video feed and, if needed, speak to the person through two-way talk. They can sound an alarm and even dispatch emergency services. Virtual Security Guard is a smart alternative to an on-site security guard. To learn more, visit ring.com and click or tap on Business Solutions. If you're looking for a new business printer, this is ideal to fit into any office space. It's the HP Color LaserJet 4300 series. It's a new, compact, and high-quality laser printer family that delivers fast, reliable, and professional performance. Along with bringing all your business documents to life, they offer advanced security through HP's Wolf security solution, which is why IT professionals really like these printers. You can maximize your workplace productivity with models like the HP 4301 FDW, which includes new and sustainable TerraJet toner, as it's called. HP.com has more. Now, I also have a couple of tech tools that you're going to want to check out. First, here's a great way for businesses to reach new shoppers and increase sales, and it's called Affirm. It lets your customers pay over time without any hidden or late fees. If you offer Affirm at checkout, shoppers can choose from customized bi-weekly or monthly payment options that work best for them and their budgets, and responsibly afford what they want or need. Getting set up is super simple. Just head over to affirm.com/business to get started. And finally, small businesses looking for a cost-effective way to communicate and collaborate from virtually anywhere, they should check out Vonage Business Communications. It supports voice calls, video conferencing and messaging on your computer or smartphone, and VoIP desk phones are supported too. Other features include chat, screen share, recording, whiteboards, and more. Plus, it easily integrates with Slack, Microsoft Teams, and G Suite, as well as your contact center and CRMs like Salesforce. Visit Vonage.com for more on Vonage Business Communications. Now, you can find out everything I covered here, including links at inthenews.tv.
Thanks for joining us, Mark.
Takesha Sturdivant drew Styles hair for some of the biggest stars in Hollywood, including Kerry Washington and Ariana DeBose. Takesha's joining us today with some pro tips on how to manage textured hair with the help of Miracle Detangler by Gold Series from Pantene. Hi, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Hi.
Okay, so what tips do you have for us?
Well, I love the fact that Gold Series has launched this Miracle Detangler because with textured hair, our hair is most weakest when it's wet. So this particular detangler really softens your hair. It detangles your hair in half the time. It makes your hair more manageable. It stops the hair from breaking easily. And in the end, you just have soft, beautiful, moisturized hair and stronger. I suggest that when you have textured hair that you use a wide tooth comb after you shampoo it and you put your conditioner on. You use a wide tooth comb or brush. They should become your best friend. Work your way from the ends and then brush it or comb it to the root. Put your conditioner in, massage it in really, really thoroughly, and then rinse it out. But when you do rinse this conditioner out, you'll see how soft and manageable your hair is. And the fact that Gold Series is rooted in science and developed by scientists, Black scientists at that, and PhDs, has developed this hair just for curly and coily hair. It makes it even more better, and let alone it's affordable.
Where can we go for more information?
You can go to Pantene.com for more information and read all up about it. And you can also purchase it in stores at Walmart or your major retailers.
Thanks for being here, Takesha.
Thank you for having me.
We've got to take one last break, but I've got your dose of travel inspiration still to come, and you don't want to miss it.
Here we're going really far.
Season 8, I'm really going to take this up another level of fun. It's time again for your daily dose of travel inspiration on the go, where today we're sending you on a trip that I just did, and it was incredible. We're going to sail the Nile with Exodus Travels. Bobby, this is one of the most incredible trips I have ever been on. Unearth a wealth of ancient monuments and treasures in Egypt with the added insight of an expert Egyptologist, hello Habibi Saeed, and the comfort of 5-star accommodations throughout. Okay, so here's what you do. You start in Cairo. You're in Cairo for 2 days. You get to go see the pyramids of Giza.
Like these.
Yeah.
Like
right behind
yes.
us. And
looks amazing.
But what's wonderful is it's a small group travel. So you're not waiting for people. You are really getting an immersive experience. Exodus Travels made this just unbelievable. Then you get on the Nile and you sail towards Aswan, and it is so incredible. There's a spa on the boat. You're watching just this ancient landscape go by. It is so wonderful. And then when you get to Aswan, where you can go to Abu Simbel, which is amazing. You stay at the Movenpick Resort right on Elephantine Island. So you're in the middle of the Nile River. Go to Exodus Travels and book your premium Nile and Aswan tour. It was amazing. Yes.
All right, I'm going to have to do that. I've never been to Egypt. I really want to go. All right, well, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Wait,
bye, everybody.
This is the end of the
This is the end of the first episode of season 8.
Oh my God.